So recently, oh crap. Okay, I will be right back, guys. I just gotta take my dog to the hospital. I will be right back. I'm so sorry. Well, I just took my dog 3 miles to the hospital, and then wait for it. They said they don't take dogs, and they said the closest vet was 6 miles away. So I drove all 6 miles back. Guess what I found? Looked in the back seat, my dog was dead. I'm so sad, but you know, that's the thing of the past. It's okay, but whatever. Today, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to surf under, many people have wanted me to do this video, and by many people, I mean one. Yeah, I'm such a small channel, but anyways, back to the thing, the surfing thing, and first of all, if you want to actually surf good, you're gonna have to have a perfect sensitivity. You're gonna have to have the perfect, not too high, not too low, and stop shooting me. Stop it. Okay. Anyways, then there's a lot of people like that will shoot you. So make sure to stay clear of them. And so the reason why you don't want to have too high of a sensitivity is because you might accidentally flick off the ramp. You might actually accidentally, anyways, you don't want to have a really small sensitivity or really low sensitivity because you need to know how to flick, and all will show a, like that. That's a flick, and, those come in handy only sometimes, but you're gonna definitely need to know how to do that. And you have to do that with like a perfect in the middle sensitivity. You cannot have a small sensitivity, you cannot have a low sensitivity or a high sensitivity. You can't have any of that. It has to be just right. Now, getting into actually surfing, this took me about like maybe a day to get the hang of. It's pretty hard when you first start out, but anybody can do it, and I know that. I believe in you, man. I believe you can surf if you really put your mind to it. And now what a lot of people do is they press W while they're on the ramp, and what's gonna happen is you'll do that, and that does not work too well because you're gonna go off the ramp. You cannot do that. And point of tip, when you're on a ramp, never press never press W or S. Only press the A or D keys. Now, if you're on a ramp like this, then you have to press the D key. And if you're on a ramp like this, then you have to press the A key. Again, never use the W or the S key, or what will happen is you'll do that. If you press the S key, you'll just stop like that, and then if you press the W key, then you just fall off the ramp like that. So you can only use the A and D keys when you're surfing. Now, with that in mind, you're gonna have to learn how to flick, and the angles and all of that stuff. Now, when people teach you how to surf, they really don't tell you guys how to do like the angles and the flicks and all that stuff. You do not always need angles and flicks, especially if you have the right speed, and if you also have to keep speed in mind. If you're at a really high speed, then you probably should not be flicking, or what will happen is, what will happen is that you'll go really high up in the air, and that does not work out for you. And so only flick if you really need to. Usually flicking comes in handy if you're at low speed. And is Pyronical in my nope. Anyways, what you have to do is flick when you're at low speed, and then if you're at really high speed, then make sure not to flick. Now also watch my angles, because when a lot of people start off, they surf like this, and their mouse does not go anywhere. And hold on, let me just, their mouse just, it doesn't go up and down. But when you're actually surfing, you have to go up and down. And a lot of people say not to do that, but it actually really does help when you go up and down. And then there's other stuff that I forgot to mention. To keep in mind is that if you are on a ramp, then if you want to gain speed, then go towards the bottom. And a lot of people, they lose momentum because they are not going on the bottom, or they're not flicking, or the angle's not right. If you do not want to lose momentum, then you're going to have to do all of this stuff perfectly, and eventually it comes naturally to you. At first, it's really hard to surf because, you know, it's just unnatural to you, but eventually everything will come natural. And there's one more thing, one final thing that I forgot to mention. Again, let me just finish the map first. By the way, this is the easiest map to surf on. This is called Surf Air Control. I definitely recommend this map for beginners. And it's even whatever. It's even fun for even me as a I wouldn't call myself a professional, but what you have to do when you're going into the ramp. Hold on. Did you just hear that? Oh my gosh, I stuttered so bad. But anyways, what you're going to want to do when you're coming right into the ramp, when you're dropping in, you're going to want to do that. It's kind of hard to explain, but what you're going to want to do is, it's hard to explain. So, let me try and explain this. So you're going to want to go into the ramp like this, and then slowly, just ever so slowly, just go like that. Go even, or I don't know, whatever. So as you can see, I'm doing that, and then go towards the bottom also. It really helps with your momentum. It helps with you gaining speed, and that is a really easy way to start off. Like, a lot of people, what they'll do when they drop in is they'll do this. Hold on. They'll do this, like that. Then you really lose a whole bunch of momentum, and then you have to gain them back, gain it back, at least like in the middle of a ramp, and that is not, like, on some more advanced maps, that does not work too well. And the final thing that I have to tell you guys is the best maps to play on. And the best map to play on is Air Control, which I was just playing on. Utopia. Utopia is really fun. That's actually the first map I actually played. And so, Utopia is really good. Mesa is really amazing. Surf Beginner is okay. There's some other stuff. Let me just try Surf Minecraft for a second, because I've never played on this map. And also, you'll have to download the maps too. So now I'm on Surf Minecraft, and some maps will be like this, some maps will not. This is actually a more advanced map. As you can see, it's pretty hard. I can't even do this. This is too hard. I can't do this. I'm not sure I'll be able to do this. Hold on. This is so difficult. Hold on. Yeah, okay, I can't do this. But those are the 3 maps that I definitely recommend to you guys. They're extremely easy to start off on. Kitsune is also really fun. I definitely recommend Kitsune. And then those are mainly the maps that I recommend. And so if you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more daily content on this channel. And I will see you guys in my next video.